Hey, it's Katie. So going to the hairdresser scares me, and sometimes I would prefer to go to the dentist than going to the hairdresser, and that's saying a lot. Why, you may ask? Well, because of these certain events that always seem to happen every time I go to the hairdresser. First of all, I always make sure I brush my hair before I go to the hairdresser, so it's all neat for them and nice. However, somehow, every time the hairdresser puts her brush through my hair, about 20 gazillion knots appear. And for some reason, the hairdresser thinks that I'm immune to pain, and all of a sudden it looks like there's an exorcism going on in the salon. On the outside, this is what I look like. But on the inside, this is what I really feel like. Oh my god, it hurts so much, it hurts so much. Stop the pain, stop the pain. And can we just talk about the cape that they put on you? It's not like one of those cool superhero capes. It's pretty much a loose straitjacket that restricts you and limits you to very little movement. And when the hairdresser puts those little clips in my hair and it like falls over my face, I try to move it, but I can't because of the restriction of the cape. But every time I try to look away, the hairdresser swoops in and moves my head, making me feel like a doll. No. But one of the reasons I'm trying to move my head is because I don't want the spray in my eyes. I feel like sometimes the hairdressers are actually aiming for my eyeball when they're spraying with their bottles. It looks like this, but it feels like this. Also, why are we forced to look in the mirror for so long? It gets pretty awkward staring at yourself in the mirror, especially for that amount of time. And let's just discuss the cutting for a second. Whenever I go to the hairdresser expecting a little bit cut off or a trim, this is how it usually pans out.
So what are we doing with your hair today?
Oh, could I just get a trim? Thank you.
Yep, I can do that.
1 hour later.
Oh. And then the hairdresser shows you what it looks like in the back and says,
So, do you like it?
and of course you have to say,
Yeah, I love it, thank you.
and then,
A few moments later.
and one final thing about hairdressers. How is it that they seem to know the gossip on everyone and everything? I swear, every time I come out of the hairdresser, I come out with a wealth of knowledge about everyone in the town.
So, did you hear that Mrs. Johnson is having another baby? I heard that Mr. Ken got fired from his other job.
I know. Well, that was the video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you can relate to any of these situations, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week. Bye!